Hey Spartans, welcome back. So before I begin this video, I apologize for the noise because there's a thunderstorm right now outside my house in my city. So the rain is pretty hard, and I actually think that power is going to go out. So this is going to be pretty interesting to do. But anyways, as you guys already know, 2 days ago on Monday there was a leak on Doom Eternal stuff on 4chan, and I, being the absolute good guy that I am, went to 4chan and read the whole thread. There were 2 threads actually, and the guy was talking about that he was a QA tester inside its software, that he had a bunch of details about the intro and the campaign of Doom Eternal, who was going to be the main villain of the game, like the main villain of the franchise, not Doom Eternal but on the franchise, that we were going to see the icon of sin, that Khan Maker was a she, that Khan Maker had 3 forms, and that the final form was a merge between Khan Maker and the Icon of Sin, that the new demons like the Ragnatron, the Carcass, the Mancubus, the Mancubi, and whatever were called synthetic demons, and that the Ragnatron was actually a clone of the DNA between Olivia Pierce and the Spider Mastermind and stuff like that. Like, the guy went so in depth with these leaks, so I went through the thread, I read them out, and I was like, oh, okay, this sounds very plausible. I actually, I didn't like 20% of the things he said, but I was pretty confident that the other 80% was actually pretty cool for the game itself, like the stuff with the intro, that the Doomslayer, we see the Doomslayer in a sequence in the past where he's leading a holy crusade against the demons. He's with the Night Sentinels celebrating that they won the war, and that a freaking Maledict comes out from nowhere and kills all the Night Sentinels, and the Seraphim saves the Doomslayer. Then we go into the hub, and for some reason, the demons know where he lives, and he goes, he retreats to get his super shotgun, when we know that the Doomslayer never retreats. He's a freaking demigod, so why would he retreat to his armory and get his super shotgun if his fists are his most powerful weapon? So there were a lot of things that didn't make sense in the thread, but being the good guy that I am, I did a video about the leaks on my channel yesterday called "A Huge Doom Eternal Story Details Leaked," and obviously I said, spoiler alert, do not watch this video if you do not want to be spoiled, etc. But I did a video on the leaks, and for that I want to I'm sorry Spartans, my subscribers. I apologize to its software, to Bethesda, I apologize to my Spartans, to my subscribers, and I apologize to the new people that come to my channel, that stumble upon my channel every single day, because I know that maybe my channel is not that big in comparison to other YouTubers, but I know that within the Doom community my channel has a pretty far reach. Like, it spreads upon the Doom community pretty well, and obviously into the gaming community as well. So me doing that video, I think, well, first of all, Hugo Martin went to Facebook and said, dudes, the leaks are completely fake and inaccurate, do not listen to the thread. So I was like, man, I just effed up, didn't I? So again, I apologize to everyone within the Doom community for spreading misinformation, because that's the main thing I feel about. That's the main thing I feel bad about, because I spread misinformation about Doom Eternal, a game that I want to, how can I say this? A game that I want Doom Eternal to be Game of the Year. Hands down. Like, there's no other game in 2019, for the exception of I think Death Stranding comes out in 2019, that I want so badly to be Game of the Year. Like, okay, there's Resident Evil 2 remake, there's what other game there that was released on 2019 that was Red Dead, not Red Dead Redemption 2, no. So yeah, the only game I can think about that is going to be Game of the Year apart from Doom Eternal would be or Death Stranding or Resident Evil 2 remake. If I'm forgetting another game, forgive me Spartans, I'm doing this video out of my mind already. I don't have a script, I'm doing this all from my mind, and of course English is not my mother language, soy mexicano, así que perdónenme. But anyways, yes, forgive me for spreading misinformation about Doom Eternal. I feel bad about that because I spread misinformation. I already updated the video and said in a comment, pinned comment, that hey guys, this was all fake. Hugo said that it was fake. This is just a humongous fan fiction. And that's what it is. It's a humongous fan fiction. I think the guy literally went through all of the art, all the concept arts, all the images and videos, and came up with a really good fan fiction that was pretty good. Of course, I wouldn't mind if the game came out like that, like the intro came out somewhat like that, because I like the direction it was taking. I think it was a really good direction. Also, the guy in the thread talks about how Doom Eternal is going to end, that Samuel Hayden is the big bad of the franchise alongside the Seraphim, that in the ending, okay, I'm gonna say it, in the thread the guy said that in the ending for Doom Eternal, the Slayer is going to sacrifice himself to close a portal that goes to hell. The main portal that is teleporting or transporting the demons from hell to our universe. And that the Doomslayer is going to sacrifice himself to close the portal. Then after that, the credits roll, and that Samuel Hayden is watching like 1,000 computer screens and watching different periods of time where the Doomslayer has been killing demons for his entire life, because apparently the Doomslayer is now going to like do sleep spaces in time, like go back in time to the past, to the future, to the present, and basically that the Doomslayer is a force of nature that no matter the circumstances, no matter what the hell is happening, always if hell wants to do their bad deeds, or heaven in this case, the Doomslayer is going to appear and save the people that need help. So the Doomslayer is basically a force of nature. And the ending is that then we cut into a screen of the Doomslayer fighting a super big badass demon, and then the demon like punches him in the face, his helmet drops, and then you can see part of his face, like the face of Doom guy grinning like this, being like all bloody, but being like super like, yeah, it's time to kill demons, stuff like that. So I'm rambling a lot, but yeah, like I just want to express myself that I do feel bad for spreading misinformation in that video. Of course, do not watch that video, take it as like, okay, Midnight, you did a bad thing and stuff like that, and ya ni siquiera sé qué decir. But okay, I did say in my video that if you do not want to watch the video, do not watch it because it contains spoilers. And also a lot of people told me that yes, Midnight, do a video in the leaks like in my past video. I asked if I should do another video on the leaks of the thread, but yeah, a lot of people told me to do like another video on the leaks, but now I woke up, I see Facebook and Hugo Martin is like, yes, everything is fake, do not do anything, and I'm like, oh my god. Ya me dio calor, hace mucho calor, no prende. Ok, ¿puedes prender por favor? Gracias, te quiero. No, la verdad, no. Hola. He also said that yes, we are indeed going to go to heaven, that the final 3 levels are in heaven, and that we fight with Khan Maker and the Icon of Sin in a similar manner. That the body of Samuel Hayden is a vessel for a similar entity, someone like Satan of course, that we fight several gods, and that the betrayer is actually the king of the Night Sentinels we saw in the story trailer, and that same king became the gladiator demon that we see in the cover art. So I'm like, okay, at first I was like, oh man, really, then he mutated or something, but now I'm like, now that the leaks are fake, I can see how he was reaching a lot, like the king of the Night Sentinels being the betrayer, I can understand that, but he becoming the gladiator demon, that was a humongous type of reach, like it really was. He also talked about the DLC that we're going to see for Doom Eternal. If you guys didn't know, there's already 2 confirmed campaign DLCs for Doom Eternal in year 1. 2 stories, like 2 different DLCs that take place on how Earth was conquered by Hell. And he, the OP, the QA tester, said that we were going to play in one DLC as Phobos and another one as Crash. 2 of the most iconic characters in the Doom franchise, of course, and that the focus is more story oriented because that id Software wants to expand the Doom universe in any way possible. So They can go a more gameplay, action, fast-paced experience with the campaign of the Doomslayer, but with the campaign of Phobos and Crash that are going to be DLCs, they can go the route of Doom 4, the campaign, the Doom 4 game that was cancelled like in 2012, that was more story oriented. And also that the Marauders are indeed corrupted Night Sentinels, that there's at least 3 of them, and that one of the Marauders was a friend of the Doomslayer when they were like brothers in arms and stuff like that. And also stuff like, why does Can Maker want humanity to get eaten by hell? And the guy, the QA tester, answered that she doesn't want humanity to die, but rather liberate the souls out of their fleshy cages. There is an interesting subplot involving transcendence and how these raw heavenly beings are using a machine in order to extract the souls of living beings and place them in a digital paradise, where they can enslave them and prevent a new energy crisis among their human-caused disasters, as by the UAC cultists and the Blind Council. Well, they're just pawns in a bigger game. Like, stuff like this, the QA tester said, like, so detailed, was the main thing that told me that, okay, this guy is completely legit, but no, he wasn't completely legit. I got completely bamboozled, goddammit. But anyways, I want to stop rambling right now. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. It's going to be about the Guts, the Black Swordsman from Berserk. Do not forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, Amino, Discord server, Patreon. All the links are down below, my beautiful Spartans. And again, Spartans, new people that come to my channel every single day, Doom fans, id Software, Bethesda, Hugo, Marty, everyone that I met on QuakeCon from id Software. I apologize for spreading misinformation about the creation you are doing. Like, I really, from the bottom of my heart, desde lo más profundo de mi corazón, I'm sorry. Perdónenme. Los quiero mucho y have a nice day. Mwah.